Hi everyone, my name's Cheryl Hurst. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Sydney, Australia. How are you? Today we're looking at this beautiful kit called Beautiful Blues Kit. And it's an all-inclusive kit, so that means that you get everything you need apart from a bone folder and a pick tool. But you get an ink spot, you get embellishments, you get your dimensionals, you get a block, stamping block, also you get some tear and tape, and you get a stamps. And I'll just show you because I've mounted some of them, so you can see this is the one we're going to use. So, and we're all going to use it in Night of Navy. So how about that? There's no rhyme or reason in the order I'm doing these kits for the 14 days. I'm just picking them out of my box as whatever's on top. Okay, now, if you're like me and have lots of bits and pieces of tear and tape, put it away. Use the one they give you in the kit because you can see how much thinner it is, and you need the thin, and I'll show you why in a minute. Okay, so make sure you use the thin one they give you. Okay, so I am going to just use my normal ink pad instead of the ink spot. I like to save those for customers and that. So I'll just push these out of the road and I'll just move them over here. And we're going to just do one at a time. So I haven't done any, I've done some pre-sorting and I've put some things on here. And what we do need, we need the card. And because I've got this on, I'm thinking I'll need my piece mat. It's a stamping piece mat. It's been a while, and I keep it in the plastic to keep it clean because I'm a messy stamper. It's just because using photopolymer, you don't have much sponge like with the red rubber. You have a sponge. Like I can show you a dirty stamp. You can see how that one's different to that, but we're only using photopolymer really from now on. So they're phasing the red rubber out. Sorry, I'll just ink that up. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and we're just going to stamp the inside, and it's going, I would have gone there. Just making sure that's, I would have gone there, but they're saying to put it, stamping it like that. So we'll do what they say. Something different, and I'm just pushing it down, and then you get a quite good image. So let's take the next one out and try not to get ink everywhere. And I've just put my fingers in it, didn't I? Yep, I have. I think I've got. Okay, so we're going to do the same and just put it there. I nearly dropped it then. Okay, and we're going to do this. You get 9 cards in this all-inclusive kit. The blue is just beautiful. It's blue and white, just make you happy. Okay, so we've got that one. I'm going to put that over there. So that part, and now we've just got some stamping. One good thing they give you, we only got 3 cards, but they've given us 4 just in case you've made a mistake or a stamping error, which is quite easy done. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. We'll see. I've got a spare one if it's not. Okay, and we're using You're in My Thoughts. Okay, so there's a nice card. So I'm sorry, I just don't know if you can, if I'm in the frame, and I'm just going to put that in the box, hopefully. There. There, not too bad. So I'll put that over there, and I'm going to close this for the moment so we don't get blue ink everywhere. So I've got a spare one, and we can use that on another project that you have somewhere that you'll need a, or if you're going to use that stamp again, because you know, like, you just don't use these stamps for just the kit. You know, it's a collection. That's ink all over me. It's a collection. You know, you're starting collecting your stamps here with all these kits, so they're good ones to come back to. You know, they have some really good ones. Can't wait to when I find the birthday ones. I need birthday cards. Anyway, so we've got that, and I've used the bone folder to crease those cards, but I'll just do that again. Okay, so we've got our cards and we've got our bits, and now it's just telling us to put some tape on the blue, so we've done that, and we're going to stick the stamp pick down and then put dimensionals on the back and then place it on the card. So it's quite easy card. So we're going to have it, I want them all to go the same way. Okay, have that. We'll move that out for the moment so you can see. Got them all in. Okay, so I just need my pick tool. Make sure you've put that down quite firmly and just peel it off firmly and peel off. Okay, so I'll just get rid of those. Keep it just tidy, and now I'm just going to place them hopefully straight. So I'll just put that. They do come off a little bit. I'm going to put it like that. And I've got the dimensionals on the back to save time. So you just put your dimensionals on, and you know, get all your bits that you can and get it all, so then you can just build the card after that. So this is quite easy one. So we just need our 3 cards. Isn't that beautiful flowers? Aren't they beautiful? Are they roses of some sort? Probably not. And now we're just taking the dimensionals off, and we're just placing it in between here. So we're just going to put it there, just like that. If you want to put it somewhere else, you can. It's your cards. Okay, you can do whatever. I'm just doing what they're suggesting, just for so you guys can see how easy it is. So is it? So we, you know, from just having the other ones, this one is just with a bit of stamping, and the stamping wasn't intimidating, was it? It was quite easy. It was quite easy. Put the stamp there, and then you've got that. So it's quite easy to do. And now it's saying use 3. So he's got 3 embellishments. So we get the 3 little embellishments out. They're cute. Look at the colour. They go all different. Really nice. They're like faceted. Okay. I don't know where they've got them. Oops. I've got one. You can see down here. One just up here. Where's the other one? Two. Okay. They're all the same size, so it's one. They're suggesting to put it together. I like that. So whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's 3 cards done. Aren't they beautiful? And I haven't showed you the envelopes yet. They're all the same, but aren't they beautiful? They're just beautiful envelopes to go with your card. So like you've got it all ready to go. So we've got those ones done. Now we'll see what card number 2 is. Card number 2 is this one, and that's a quite easy one. I just have to get a stamp block. Just take this one off. What did I do with the stamps? No. What have I done with the stamps? I've lost my stamps. That's not very clever, Cheryl. Got the backing sheet. That's handy. Do I put it over here? No, it must have fallen. They've fallen. Oh, that's annoying. They're just here. They can't go too far, can they? I think they are. Found them. They're hiding under my dimensionals. Okay. Crisis averted. I can breathe now. I'm going to just pull this one off. I'm going to get ink all over me. Yep. I've got a wet one just to wipe some of it off. Okay, I'm just going to wipe that bit of ink. So we've got the block back, and we want, when you're pulling these off, just be careful. Just gently roll it up, so then you don't tear it. How do I know? Because I tore one. I tore an expensive stamp. So learn from my mistakes. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to have wishing you comfort. So that's a nice card, like if you've got somebody not well or going through something, it's a lovely card to go through. Okay, so we'll pull that out, and we've got all the bits here. So I've got some of them taped. Okay, so this one is landscape. So we're going to do landscape one. And there's no stamping inside this one, so we've only got the 3 stamping images to do. Okay, Just stamping. Try and do it in the middle as best you can. Okay, and that's all the stamping for this set of 3 cards. So we're done. So we've got an extra piece. Woohoo! No, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to jinx myself. Okay, so we've got these pieces and we've got the tear and tape on, and we're just going to place them that way. Place them that way. Okay, and just make sure they're nicely on, nicely firm, and then you can it's just so much easier to take the covering off then. You've got the covering off. And having no fingernails doesn't help. Okay, so we've got that off. Right, now we're just going to place these on top of that. So we're just going to I've got that done. No, it wants to go that way. Why? That's the image I'm seeing. Okay, like that. And having the 2 on the bottom. Okay, so we're just going to place that there. Okay, so we're going to turn those over and we're going to get our stamping dimensionals. That's what fell. Alright, so, and they're saying, this is why I didn't have it pre-done, because they're saying putting it on here, so it's holding everything on the back there. Okay, so we'll bring the card in. Just move that out of the road. See, these are quick, aren't they? These are a lot quicker than the non-stamping ones. Okay, so we've got the 3, that, and we are going to just take the backings off. And we're going to just place it just about there. Aren't they beautiful? I just think they're beautiful. And this is what I mean, like, we start off doing a kit, and when you're starting to make cards in your own style, think about these things that you've done. See how we've put backings on? We can get our leaves and things. I think I've got some, you know, like from a thing like that, and we can start putting our leaves in behind there and decorating and building our card. So this is sort of showing you a simple way and building your confidence in how to build cards, sort of thing. Just by putting some layers in, it just makes such a difference. Now we're just going to put some embellishments on, and they're doing the same sort of thing. Is when you add embellishments, just no hard and fast rule, but oh, they've got it up there. Yeah. That is to use an odd number because it's eye-catching, it's pleasing to the eye, and like in a triangle, because that's pleasing also to the eye. Just those little things just catches people's eyes, or your own eye as well. Just simple little tricks, and it happens, isn't it? It's amazing. Okay. So now we've got we've made 6 cards. Aren't they gorgeous? I just think they're so lovely. Okay, the third one is a bit more involved, but it's not difficult. Okay, so with this one, we have got a fairly plain background. There's a reason for that. And this is why we needed the really thin tear and tape. Because look at that boundary, the border, and the other tape was too thick for it. How do I know? Because I tried. Okay, so we are going to stamp first. We've got these beautiful flowers to add to it. They're already done, so they're going to be quite easy to do. And we've got 1, 2, 3 in the spare. So we've got these. Let's get our stamping out of the road first. Okay, so we just need, let's find a little stamp. It's only to save time from cleaning. And it's got sending love. Isn't that nice? Okay, I'll keep that over there so I don't lose it for 5 minutes. Okay, so bring our mat in and get our ink. Bring it up. And I think that's pretty straight. Just tap your ink. You don't need to squish it in, and you just need to hold it and just firmly put it on. I just let it sit there. Not real any big pressure, just letting it soak into the card. Into the cardstock, I meant. So how's that? Yay! That was a lucky day. I didn't have to use any extras. So we've got all that done. So now we're just building the card. So how about we just do one at a time? This one. So we've got the card. And then we're going to bring this in. Oops. Be careful. And we're just going to put that on top of that card. Okay, so we've got our tear and tape on. And it's got 2 little ones down the bottom. That's why I'm just doing 2, not big long strips, but it's up to you. It's probably just saving tape. And the long ones are on the side, as you can see, and then I've got 2 more shorter ones here, and I haven't done the corners, okay, because you need your fingers on the corners, and you need your fingers. Yeah. So I'll just show you, because it's very hard here. you can see they want tear and tape on the sentiment, then tear and tape on those borders just like that. Okay, and then this one has got, the flowers has got the dimensionals. Okay, beautiful. So now we'll just make sure we've got it up the right way, which we don't, so we know that. Get it in the corner. So we're going to place that, just trying to get it roughly even before we stir down. You're happy, and then press. Okay, now we're going to get our dimensionals. This is the next step. And we're going to place it across like that. Then we're just going to get our tear and tape. And place it there. And then we're just going to get our dimensional, our embellishments, and just doing the same sort of thing. I'm going rogue here. I'm just going to do my thing. So there. So we've got that first card done. So we just go on and doing a second. As I said, I just wanted to do one at a time with this one. See how much easier it is when you're, sorry, you can't see. You've got it all down. Just makes, when you have all your prep done, just makes it a lot easier. Go in a roll, and that's when you can watch your TV and or sing along, not concentrating, or listen to a book. A lot of times I like to listen to books. And that, well, sometimes I just like the peace and quiet of the craft room. And I've probably been doing that more than anything lately. Okay, so we've got that on. Let's get this off. And I'm going to put that across there. Get our tear and tape off the sentiment. And we're just going to place that there, or anywhere you want. And just put your embellishments. So we've done 2 done. Now number 3. I'm going to take off the So these videos are coming at 7 o'clock on the mornings. As I said previously, that I still are doing my normal videos on a Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday. Telling lies there. I do it Wednesday and Friday. I wasn't even close. So I'm thinking of team stuff. And just going to place that on there, see if I'm happy. Yep. And so some days you'll get 2 videos So, bonus for you. So they're still at 10 o'clock my normal time, and these ones are at 7, just to give you a chance. So we're going to go have a break. There. So we're done, and they've given us 3 extra. So you can use them on a project, especially if you're using Night and Navy or something. I need blues really. I'll just get rid of these bits. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got. We've got 3 of these. Aren't they good? I keep saying it, they're gorgeous. I just love that. I love the blue and white. Just think it's so stunning. Stamping Up Stun Wonders. So it gives you some creative ideas. Now, when I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, yep, I can still do things. And look, don't be frightened to put your sentiment on top of your work as well. It looks nice when it's all together like that. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.